Hello, beautiful people. Oh, interesting day today. Here we are, calling on the Holy Spirit to come through and bring a message for the collective, whatever needs to be heard, whatever is most needed in this moment. Saint Michael the Archangel, I ask you to sever any energetic cords that may be interfering in my aura at this time. I'm feeling a lot of distraction, a lot of devil energy. There was a lot of chaos going on today, right before this reading, and it felt like a very inopportune moment to do a reading. But I heard, no, you need to do it now. So I'm being obedient. 727 on my clock. Just want to set the intention to cleanse the energy of this deck, that only messages for the highest and greatest good of all might come through. So there might be something about the timing of something. Wow. Okay, I got the timing of Four of Cups, the Magician, and the Ten of Cups, which is complete happiness, emotional fulfillment. This is joy. Hi, I'm Joy, and this is Mystic Joy to the World, where I show up for you every day if I can, if not every other day, and just bring through some clarity, put a smile on your face. And it looks like Spirit is telling you joy is coming your way, literally, in your life. Not just through YouTube, but joy is coming. It's going to feel like magic, and there's something about the timing, and it feels like an inopportune moment, because if you notice this Four of Cups, he's sitting there with his arms crossed, and there's 3 cups in front of him and a 4th being offered, and he doesn't look like he's satisfied with any of them. So maybe he's thinking, no, I wanted, things to happen in a certain way or on a certain timeline. And Spirit is saying, I just heard, we know better than you. We know better than you. So take the cup that you're being given. Look, you take the cup that you're being given, and here's the Magician. You can work magic with this cup. There it is, sitting on the table, once he says yes. And I'm just noticing all these roses. Oh, I literally stopped to smell the roses as I was doing a batch today. Earlier for my personal shopping that I do for people, and decided to get myself a thing of sunflowers. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab them. Okay, and we're back. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, they're so beautiful. That's all you need. Buy yourself some flowers. If you've never bought yourself flowers and you don't have someone to buy flowers for you, ooh, this one needs a little sun. Sunflower needs some sun. This one's looking pretty good. Buy yourself some flowers. Maybe that's a message. In anticipation of the celebration, right? So there's something here about it feeling like an inopportune time. Like I felt very distracted, had a very busy day, and I have literally a laundry list, as all moms do, of things to do. But that's how life is, and it's not going to change. So instead we roll with it. And how do we roll with it? We listen to our intuition. We listen to Spirit guiding us of when to take certain actions. And when you follow along, you are led. And the more you follow your intuition, the more Spirit can talk to you. If you're not used to following your intuition, you never follow these intuitive nudges, Spirit might be trying to communicate with you and you're just not seeing it. So there's something about the timing. Although it might feel like an inopportune time, whenever this cup is given to you, and this cup could be an idea, an opportunity in work, in your professional life, in romance, right? Cups are emotions. So this could just be an exciting opportunity. And if you accept the cup that's being given, even if you think it's not the right time, and you trust it, you're going to work magic. You're going to work magic. You're going to have time to stop and smell the roses. It's going to bring life. I'm just noticing this infinity symbol over his head. My daughter and I were recently discussing Xfinity, and she's like, why is it called Xfinity? I'm like, I don't know. So, is there something going on weird with your internet service provider? Oh, yeah. And I just see a fly. So there's devil energy. Something's going on weird with your internet. Give me 1 second. Get that out. Okay. Hey buddy. You gonna get him? Just get your little kitty cat. He'll take care of the devil energy. He'll get it out of your space for you. Okay, stop hitting the camera, please. See what I mean? What a chaos energy is trying to interrupt this. All right, you gotta get down. Go. Okay. I heard just roll with it. Like I was saying, mom life, we just roll with it. Okay. What else do you want the collective to know, Spirit, about rolling with whatever cup they're being given? It's going to be given at the right time. You're going to be able to work magic with it, and it's going to bring you the happiness that you desire. Is there any other message for the collective? All these sunflowers are just bringing a smile to my face. Turning the day around. See, tapping into your energy is turning my day around, and these flowers turning my day around. Oh, and we're gonna have to cut this reading short. Just a minute, my little girl's coming upstairs. Oh my goodness. Okay, one interruption after another. There is either something does not want whatever message is coming through to come through to you, or spirit is telling you to push through when it feels chaotic. And I just hear the train. Can you hear the train? Does the mic pick that up? Wow, there's just a lot going on in the energy right now. So the Page of Cups, Death, and the Four of Wands. So the Page of Cups, he's looking at this fish, right? The Page is a very young energy. It may be that you have been hesitant to move forward or to accept this cup because you're not quite sure what to do with it. You know, if you don't, identity is so powerful, and if you aren't viewing yourself as the magician in the capacity of whatever this cup is going to require from you. So for example, say it's a new relationship and you're like, well, I don't know that I'm ready to love again or trust someone, or maybe you feel that your financial situation is not where you want it to be to start putting time and energy and money into another person. Or if it's a skill, if it's a business, if it's something about your profession, maybe you haven't accepted that cup, or you're not even willing to look at it. Look, he's looking away from the cup. He's like, no. Maybe you've been ignoring this cup because when you look at it, it's not something you're familiar with. It's like, there's a fish in the cup. Like, what do I do with that? What do I do with that? But really, the fish is the messenger, and it's going to tell you exactly what to do. But you have to take the cup first, and then the fish appears and guides you. If anyone knows the spiritual or symbolic meaning of a fish, let me know, please, in the comments. As I've mentioned before, I do not read traditional tarot. I was raised very religious, but I also had very strong clairsenses. So when I stepped away from religion and really opened the door to spirituality, that's when all my clairs, I started noticing or understanding what they were. And because I was raised, so sheltered, I never understood what that was before. I just thought I was weird. But so some of these cards I may not be interpreting in the traditional sense, and that's totally fine. If you want to share what the traditional interpretation of these cards is, I'm always welcome. I always welcome learning, and I welcome alternate perspectives. I'm a big advocate of alternate perspectives, but this is the energy that I'm sensing coming through this card, through this set of cards here is Spirit, like, trust us, trust the timing. You're being led, you're being given a cup, and there's a fish in there that's going to, it almost looks like he's like whispering a secret to him, like, this is what you got to do. And then you go, oh, and then you claim your birthright and you realize you're the magician and you're actually very good at whatever this cup is. Whether I said that's, something in your professional life, a skill that you're working on, a new business venture, a direction you want to go with your finances, whether that's investing. I just invested the other day and I was learning from someone who knows what they're doing, right? So it's okay to be guided. You don't need to figure it out on your own. And I'm just noticing all this water behind him too. So the fish knows water. So the fish can tell him exactly what to do, right? Maybe there's water in the cup. The fish is like, yeah, I'm familiar with this, right? So I can teach you, I can guide you. You're a page. You have much to learn. But trust me, follow me, do what I'm telling you to do. Then you're going to work your magic with the help of Spirit, with guidance from Spirit, and end up with ultimate fulfillment. This is everything. This is pure happiness. This is joy. Like these sunflowers are bringing me today. So death is not, it's just the ending, right? It's the ending of holding yourself back. It's the ending of playing small, of not allowing Spirit to guide you, right? And the Four of Wands, building a solid foundation. This is celebration, and again, I'm being drawn to, there's grapes and greenery and vines hanging from the top. It's adorned so nicely, and it's all flowering, just like the flowers from the magician. This is what's coming in for you. Final message, Spirit. Don't mind the chaos. Don't be fooled by appearances. That's what I just heard. Don't be fooled by appearances. Maybe he's being fooled because he's like, maybe he looked in, maybe he peered into that cup and saw there was a fish and was like, yeah, no. But little do you know, that's the catalyst to bring you everything you need. Because it's information. Water holds memory. Water holds information. There's something about the fish and the water, and it wants to speak to you. Man, these cards are just flying today, making me, oh my gosh. And Judgment. I actually picked this one up in the reverse. I'm going to read the book on that one. And I do not read every card. When a card comes out in reverse, I'm not always intuitively called to read it in reverse. This one kind of feels like I am. Change of position, renewal, outcome, reverse weakness, pusillanimity. Man, I'm going to look that word up. I don't know that word. Simplicity, also deliberation, decision, sentence. Decision. So Judgment in the reverse. You're not going back and forth. Right? You're sounding the trumpet. The decision has been made. Or you have to make the decision to take that cup. You know what I'm noticing that's interesting about this Judgment card? These people, oh man, I gotta cover up, right? Sorry, please don't kick me off YouTube. These people appear to be coming out of coffins, and they're in the water. They're in the water. There's water all around them there. So it's almost as if the water is bringing you the wisdom. You accept the cup. You get the knowledge, the wisdom, the memory that the water holds, that the fish is whispering to you. This divine little helper here that's here to guide you to do this. Take the next step. And it's going to revive. I want to say revive. It's going to revive old passion into new life. They've got their arms outstretched like they just woke up from a deep sleep. They all just woke up from a deep sleep. They've got their arms outstretched here. They're coming out of the water. The coffins are literally floating on the water. Wow. Okay. That's your message. Short and sweet today. If I get to another one later today when things kind of settle down over here, I will. But thank you for sharing this mystical, magical space with me. And go out there and do it. Don't just come back here and watch readings all the time. I know it's easy to get sucked into that because it's like dopamine hits, right? Don't get stuck in that cycle. Oh man. The 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So you're not just getting joy and fulfillment. You're getting concrete wealth, possessions, abundance, growth in tangible structures, revival. There's something about the revival, the water. You're reviving something that you thought was dead. But it's not. Because death, you're closing your old way of looking at something. You're putting that to death and you're reviving it with the guidance of the divine cup that's being given to you. And it's going to, and all the grapes, did I not say? The grapes and the flowers. Here we go. Maybe go eat some grapes. I don't know. Buy yourself some flowers, eat some grapes, and then choose to accept the cup, because it's going to bring in everything that you have been hoping for and not knowing how it was going to appear in your life. Wow. Well, that's it for today. If you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe. But like I said, don't just come and hang out and watch the videos. Go do the thing, right? And then let me know. Let me know the outcomes. Let me know the struggles. I am a mindset coach. Also, I do have a mindset coaching business specifically for moms, but I don't work exclusively with moms. So if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, whether that's through spirituality, emotional regulation, mindset, and strategizing, you can book through the link in the description below, or check out my website, themommymindsetcoach.com. But if you're just here for a good reading and a little bit of joy in your life, I hope you got what you came for. Take what resonates, let go of the rest, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, world.